Alright. I have no audience retention at all. But welcome to the stream. If you end up, or welcome to the VOD, because you're probably going to end up seeing the VOD in the future. Today we're doing some, we're going to be on Tier Maker, doing some random tier lists. Just tiering whatever. Just have a good laugh out of it, I guess. I don't know. I'd end up doing this for an hour, but I'm gonna put in no graphic design related questions or band. I didn't spell your right. I'll just fix that. Okay. Very bad. Alright, cool. How do I pin this? Pin message. Cool. Now it's just on the stream. It's on the screen right now. Not gonna disappear. It's just gonna stay there. Until somebody random just, messages, joins, messages, whatever. Yeah. Alright, let's get into this. We're here on the Tier Maker website. Yesterday with my friends late at night, we were tiering fruits. I don't feel like tiering fruits again. Especially since I did it yesterday. It doesn't really make sense for me to do that. You guys never saw it because I wasn't streaming it. But yeah, we're just doing it in a private call, just tiering fruits. So I guess today we're just tier vegetables. Vegetables. Alright. So best vegetables, comprehensive vegetables mostly. This one is 76. Let's go 59 vegetables. That's pretty cool. Alright. So the first one, an acorn. Oh, I like how it's titled. That's pretty nice. Well, most of them are titled. Dandelion as a vegetable? Dandelion leaves are a vegetable? Okay, I'll get to that when I get to that. Okay, so acorn squash. I never had squash. I had a squash soup. I'm going to be basing this off of just the vegetable itself and not what it's good in. Not as ingredients, because I don't... Or, actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to base it off of an ingredient. I had butternut squash inside of a soup. I like that, but never had an acorn squash, so we just put in FF because never had it, so yeah. An artichoke. I've had artichoke dip. It's pretty good, I'd say. Never had it by itself, so I don't know exactly. Oh, somebody joined the stream. Hello. Is this Zach? Comment down below if it is, but Alright. Anyways, artichoke. Never had an artichoke. Never really had an artichoke, so I can't really say anything about it. Asparagus. Asparagus is not bad. Asparagus is not bad if it's cooked correctly. My sister cooks it pretty well. Put some olive oil and some salt on there. If you bake it at a certain temperature where it's like nice and crispy on it, then yeah, I'd say that it's a pretty good tasting vegetable. By itself, it sucks. In a stir fry, it sucks. But if you bake it just right with olive oil and salt, it's a pretty good one. Pretty good vegetable to taste. So basing it off of that, I'd put it at not quite A tier, but high B, I'd say. Because it's not the best, but it ain't bad. It ain't bad. This is not a vegetable. This is an avocado. Avocado by itself sucks. If you put it on a toast, it sucks. If you put it in sushi, it's not that bad. If you put it in guac, it's great. But Avocado by itself, not so much, but as an ingredient, I would say that this is a pretty good vegetable. Even though it's a fruit, I'd say this is an A tier. Pretty much an A tier because it's just a very versatile ingredient. Bamboo shoot, never had that. Bean sprouts. I actually, whenever I go to Vietnamese restaurants, this is the one thing I don't like having in my food, so I actually hate this thing. FF I'm gonna put, this is just gonna change this actually. This is just gonna be, never had. I never had it. A beet. I've had beets a few times in a salad. Boiled. Never really had it by itself. So, I'm not so sure. In the salad, it's not that bad. Because it's like, it's in the salad, but. But I can't really base it off that much, so I'm gonna just put it C tier. Because I can't really taste it in a salad, but it's pretty okay in a salad, so C tier sounds fair. Or maybe a low B. It's about the B. It's not bad in a salad. Bell peppers I use a lot, so in a stir fry I don't really like them. When I put them in like a stew or pasta or what's it called? Even a chili, that's really good. This is stuff that's good in chili. Stuffed bell peppers are also pretty good. I'm gonna say I like it a lot more than an avocado, just because like this is not always. I don't like the stir fried. It sucks stir fried. But it's a pretty good vegetable, pretty versatile. Bitter melon, never had that. Bok choy. Bok choy is a really good vegetable if cooked correctly. In stir fries, it's actually not that bad. In soups, it's great. This is gonna be the very first S tier vegetable. Very versatile. I'm Asian. Bok choy goes in S tier. Broccolini. That doesn't say broccolini, but that is a broccolini. Oh wait, no, this is a broccolini. What is this? No, broccolabe. Broccoli rabe. Cabe? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had it, so. But it's never had. Alright, the broccoli. It's the only thing that this is really good in is in soups. If it's boiled broccoli is good. If it's in soups, it's good. By itself, it sucks, obviously. If you stir fry it, it's nasty. So. But I'd definitely choose it over. Probably choose it over an avocado. Avocado is just going to be a low A, I'd say. Alright. On to the next one. On to the next one. Oh. On to the next one. Okay. Broccolini. Broccolini is the same thing. Except broccoli is just... I like broccoli a lot more than broccolini. They do have a slightly different texture. Taste-wise, they're pretty much the same. But broccoli has a much better texture when it's cooked properly. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts, actually, I'm not actually disgusted by this. This is actually pretty good when baked in the oven with the oil and the salt. But it has to be crispy. That's the thing. If it's soft and like caramel and like just a squishy, it tastes nasty. But as soon as it's like nice and crisp, the leaves are delicious. It tastes amazing. It tastes like chips. So, basing it off of that, I'm gonna be honest. In between a mid B, sounds fair to me. So yeah, mid B. Lettuce obviously goes into S tier. There's no question about that. Everyone just likes lettuce. Such a great vegetable, so versatile. It doesn't go into soups, but it goes great with like pretty much everything. Salads are good. Uh, burgers are good. Sandwiches are good. I could have it. It's just good. I could have this by itself, really. It's weird to have it by itself, but it's I mean, it doesn't taste like anything, but it pairs well with pretty much everything. So. Except for soups, because I don't know why you put lettuce in a soup. Butternut squash soup I've had once, not bad. It's not bad. But I haven't had it in anything else. I'd probably just put it over a beet. That seems fair to me. I can't really say much about this. I've never really had it. I've only had a butternut squash soup. So, yeah. Cabbage. Cabbage is not the same as this. They taste completely different. This can be used in soups. This can. When this is in a soup, in an Asian style soup, it's pretty good. Everything else, this thing sucks. It's not that good. Not as versatile as most of these other vegetables. I'm gonna put it into C tier because of how little versatile it is. But when it's in a soup, it's not bad. It's pretty good. So actually, I'll put it in a low B. Low B. It's not bad. Carrots. I like carrots. Carrots are good. Again, depends on how this thing is cooked. Stir fry is not bad. In a fried rice is pretty good. In a chicken noodle soup, it's pretty good. When you make carrot cake is amazing. I love carrot cake. So I put this also. I put this above bok choy. The nice thing about carrots too is that you can have it with hummus, you can have it with ranch, have it with a lot of different sauces. Pretty good. Carrots are good. Cauliflower. Cauliflower is never really had it, but I do really like Nashville styled or Nashville seasoned, Nashville hot. I don't know what breaded cauliflower. It's not bad. Pretty good. By itself, this thing is horrible. Cooked, I never really had it cooked, stir fry or in a soup. I don't know if you can put this. I don't know if people put this in a soup, but when you deep fry this with like a little breading and a bit of hot sauce on there, it's pretty good. So basing off of that, I'd probably put it like low C. Actually, I think I'd prefer. Yeah, a low C, like in front of the avocado, I guess that's good. Hey, this one I never had. I don't. Okay, so celery. Don't really like this. This thing sucks. It doesn't pair well with almost everything. The only thing that is actually good for it is chicken noodle soup. And because it's only good for just chicken noodle soup, because of that one reason that's only good for that, immediately it goes into it'd be a low D. I can't put it in an F. F is just if it's completely horrible and I actually super really hate it, then yeah. Okay, never had a chicory, never had a collard. Corn, I love corn's good. Corn's very versatile ingredient. Put into you can put it a lot. You can have it by itself, buttered. It's pretty good. I don't know if you put this into soups. If you put baby corn into noodles, it's pretty good. That's fire. Inside of a chili is pretty good. So paired with corned beef, pretty good too as a breakfast. Canned corn, buttered canned corn is pretty good. Buttered corn is great. What else is this good in? It's good in fried rice too. It's pretty good in fried rice. So I choose this probably over lettuce. I'm gonna be honest, because this is a very good tasting vegetable. Tastes amazing. Popcorn's pretty good too, but I wouldn't really. Popcorn is it's a completely different way of cooking a corn. It involves a lot of extra steps that, you know. Yeah. Okay. Cucumber. Cucumber in a sandwich. I don't mind it if it's in a sandwich. It's pre-made. I don't usually put it onto sandwiches because I don't really like it. It's very watery. It's not the best. I don't like this with any dipping sauces really because it's just water. Cucumber in cucumber's rolled sushi though. Cucumber in sushi is actually it's pretty good, I'd say. But I think it's because the rice and because of how the rice just I think it's really just the rice that's carrying the whole sushi and the cucumber sushi. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like cucumbers, but I don't mind it inside of a sandwich or really if it's just in something I don't really mind it, but I don't really like cucumbers in general. If it's in a salad, okay, I don't really care. It doesn't taste like anything, but it just tastes like water. So cucumber I'd probably put at a high C. Never had dandelion leaves. Edamame. Edamame is good. It's a good bean. It's a great soybean. I don't eat it often because I'd be a horrible idea of eating it often. It's not a good source of testosterone. It's important to have a lot of testosterone if you're male. Helps develop you. But this is a lot of girls should have this. Good source of estrogen for them. Just statistically, it's just good for them. But yeah, buy it. Like, if you don't need a lot of it, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. At the moment, it's really, really, really good. I love this having this in the Japanese restaurants. Love just it's good. It's a good bean, right there. A good bean. But because it's like I don't know where to put it actually. Honestly, I'd probably put it over. It's not versatile at all. Like this is it's maybe okay in like a fried rice, but it's like only really good by itself with some salt boiled. So in terms of versatility, I'd probably put it pretty like that'd probably bring it down a bit. But would I choose it over most of these things? Yes, I'd probably choose it over carrot, but because of how versatile it is, because of how little versatile it is, it brings it all pretty low. So I put it A tier, a low A, just because of these things are a lot more versatile than this is. Eggplant. Again, this is like the avocado. It's like the cucumber. It's not bad paired with other things, but this thing sucks by itself. So it's a high D. I'm gonna say it's just a high D. It's a very versatile ingredient. Yes. But because of how horrible it tastes normally by itself, or just stir fried, I'm putting it very low. Yeah. Endive, I don't think I've ever had that, so that's going there. A fennel, never had that. A fiddlehead, never had that. A Galan. Never had that. Garlic escapes. Don't think I ever had that. Are these supposed to be chives? Are there chives here? No chives here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through this real quick. Chives and garlic. Scapes? They're similar in appearance, but they're not actually the same. Okay, yeah, so I never really had a garlic scape then. I've had chives before. Chives don't taste like anything. They're really only good for garnishing food. It doesn't do anything really. It doesn't add to anything. It just adds color to food. Okay. Green beans. Green beans in soups is pretty good. Green beans by itself, boiled with salt, is awful. I will only ever eat this if it's in a good soup. But by itself, it sucks. It's the reverse of this thing. Basically, I'd say it's the reverse. I don't know. But yeah, in a good soup, I'd say probably around a mid-tier. I'd say just under Brussels sprouts. I never had a sunchoke. Kale, again, kale chips are not bad. Kale juice sucks. But if you mix kale with like a mango, in a smoothie, it's surprisingly not that. Like, it doesn't. It's not. Like, you can taste it, a hint of it, but it's not. It's not a very It's mostly tasteless in a shake, so. And then kale chips are actually not that bad. It tastes really similar to a crispy Brussels sprout. By itself, I absolutely abhor it. Can't stand this thing by itself. So that's gonna bring it pretty low. Probably before cabbage. I'm not so sure about the beets. Okay. So kohlrabi, I've never had that. A leek, I'm pretty sure it's an onion. It's a type of onion, but I've never had it, so. A lima bean. Actually never really had that. Cassava. This thing, cassava. Is this a cassava? Wait, what is this? Wait, what is this thing? Okay, I guess I never had it. Oh, I thought it was a cassava. What's that? Mustard greens. Never had that. Okra. Okra's, I used to hate this. I used to hate it. I thought it was a pepper. That's why I hated it. Because I didn't like peppers. I didn't like spicy stuff. I like spicy stuff now. Not bad. I've only really ever had this in a soup. In one soup. And it's not that bad in that one soup, so. But, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, it does kind of taste horrible. I had a lick of it, or a little taste of it, without it being in the soup. It's not that good. Probably be. I think it's a little bit better in the soup than it is a cabbage. But I think it's probably a little. I don't know. I think I like this in the soup more than I like this in anything else. So, yeah. Actually, maybe more than this. Yeah. Olives, I cannot stand olives. I'd eat this over this, so yeah, I don't like this. Olives are not good. Onions are great. They're very versatile. They work with pretty much everything. Onion rings, soups, stir fries, fried rice. It's probably I'm gonna be honest. This is probably the top one because of how versatile this one thing is. Only because of how versatile this is. By itself, this thing sucks. It's horrible. Do not nobody eats this without it being cooked in some way. I mean, unless it's like in a burger, but yeah. But yeah, that just shows how versatile it is because it can be eaten raw, and it tastes okay in a burger. But yeah, very versatile. It brings it up to S tier. Very good. Parsnip. Never had a parsnip. Peas. Peas are good. Peas in soups are pretty good. Peas in stir fry is pretty good. Peas are very versatile. Peas are good. Peas are peas. Peas by themselves not the best, but don't hate it. If you salt it pretty well, then it's I wouldn't mind eating a bunch of it. So yeah, I'd probably put this at a high E tier. Maybe a little under this, but yeah, peas are good. I don't know what this is. Radish is good. Radishes are good. I've had this in a soup before. It's pretty good in a soup. I like pickled radish. That tastes amazing. Pickled radish is amazing. It's really good in shawarma. This thing's also pretty good in shawarma. I'd say it's probably a little bit better than a beet. Actually, I'd probably put it higher than probably a high B. High B. Yeah, pretty good. Radishes are pretty good. Actually, I don't know. Actually, maybe a low A. Yeah, it's a low A. Yeah, I have no clue what this is. A rutabaga, never had it. Snap peas, never had it. Snow peas, never had it. Sorrel. I think I've had this once and I actually hated it, so everything goes over an olive. This is my least favorite vegetable. I hate this thing. Spinach. Spinach, very versatile ingredient as well. By itself, it's horrible. But when you use it as an ingredient, it's not bad. I'd say versatility-wise, it's much better than, much more versatile than. I'd choose spinach over this. I think I prefer this over the. I mean, if you made like a barbecue hot sauce thing, the cauliflower, yeah, I choose it over this, but most of the time I probably choose this for whatever this is inside of. Swiss chard, never had it. Tomatillo, never had it. I heard it's good, but I never had it, so yeah. Turnip, I never had a turnip ever. Zucchinis, I'm thinking this is like really only good for stir fry, and it's okay. If you stir fry it well, it's okay. So it's a bit over a cucumber. And tomato, very versatile. Pretty much every culture uses it in almost everything. Probably because of how it's good on its own. It's very versatile. It's the most versatile out of all of these, I'd say, because of how much it's used in every single culture. I mean, actually,
Actually, okay, you know what? This one tastes better than this, so that's... These are about equal, I'd say, actually. Notice these are actually pretty equal, so... That's my tier list. My tier list. You can take a screenshot if you feel like it. Good. Alright. Cool. That took all 30 minutes of tier listing. Probably do like maybe two more. Maybe two more, and then the VOD just goes up onto the channel. Can be views later. Yeah. Right, so let's what else that I can tier list? FNAF characters. I don't know. I've done one of those before. Yeah, it's pretty much MLB teams. I don't know much about MLB teams. I really like baseball. Baseball's a fun game. It's a pretty underrated game, I'd say, or sport. But I don't know much about MLB teams because I don't follow. It's not interesting to. No, I'm not gonna say that actually. No, it is interesting to watch baseball, but I cannot find any place to watch a full game of baseball online. And if anybody knows how to do that, that'd be sick. I'd like to know how to do it. So if you know how to do it, and you watch this in the future, just let me know. Put it in the comment section. No one's watching the stream. It's all just 0 viewers. I had 1 viewer earlier. They left. It's very sad. But, yeah. NBA teams, I don't really like basketball, I'm gonna be honest. It's sacrilege to my culture. But, I don't really like basketball. Featured cartoons, templates. See the cartoons templates. Let's see what this does. Ultimate Disney animation thing. I don't know. Actually, give me 1 second. I have to check something on my phone. I'm just gonna quickly check this thing on my phone. It's very important. Email says important, so it's probably important. Well, I'm not just looking at the one important thing, I'm looking at a bunch of other stuff, but yeah. Just bear with me, people. Bear with me. Righto, okay. Let's continue with whatever I can see. This is questionable. That's pretty questionable. That's pretty questionable, I'd say. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I sound very boring today. I had an 8-hour shift today. Shift. I had an 8-hour shift today. Very tired. I had to help out somebody with their MacBook for like 2 hours. It was a MacBook. That was very exhausting. Glad we finished it in the end. Best movie franchises of all time. I'm a very big pop culture nerd, so. And it's a featured one. Oh my gosh, there's 166 wait, no, 166 things. Alright, I don't like how this is here. Can I just have it so that it looks just normal? Yeah, I'm not happy about that. Just Google it. Movie franchises. Okay. 147. That'll probably finish up. Yeah, I guess I'll do this until it's done, and then the stream will be ended after this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Or should we do this one? Let's see. It depends which one's shorter. This one's pretty long. Or it looks longer, but I'd say it's pretty much the same. So let's do it. Let us do it. 101 Dalmatians. If this is the one that's... Yeah, no, I'm going to go into the other one. I can't. Yeah, I don't think I can do that one. Yeah, let's go with this one. Alright, that's much better. Much more my speed. Alright. Kung Fu Panda movie franchise from 1 to 4. Kung Fu Panda has been within a lot of people's childhoods. It's a very funny kids movie series. It's great. Lots of memes that came from it. I put this in S tier. Great movie for just kids. Karate Kid series. I love Karate Kid.
I love Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is a good show. It fell off a bit, but it's not bad. It's just the writing is not
as peak as it was originally. So yeah, Karate Kid, it's very
pretty much this is a pretty
so influential
movie for a lot of people.
Karate Kid's a good movie. I'd say that this is probably much better than this is ways before the Kung Fu Panda series. Ways before that. I can't zoom in much. This is the best I can do, people, so it's whatever. Fantastic Four. I didn't love or hate it. It's pretty much it's not bad, not good. A lot of people hated it because it's just it's okay. It wasn't there's nothing special about it. So Fantastic Four, I'd just say I didn't hate it. I don't see why everyone hates it, but I don't see a good reason to like it. But I don't see a good reason to hate it. I don't see a good reason to like it. So let's really say it's a C tier, or maybe a D tier. No, C tier. The Muppets. The first Muppets was a pretty wholesome movie, I'd say. Brought an entirely new character to the roster. It's a very good story, I'd say. They're just trying to find every single person. Muppets Most Wanted was a great sequel to it. This, probably, I'm gonna be honest, I think I prefer watching this over Kung Fu Panda. I don't know. It feels wrong to me too, but that's what I think. That's what I feel like. This is probably, I'd put it there. Never seen this. Blade. I just finished watching Blade like a month ago. After watching Deadpool and Wolverine. No reason why I watched Blade after Deadpool and Wolverine. If you haven't watched it yet, no reason. Don't worry about it. Okay. Blade. Blade is it's pretty good. The third one was I don't know what they were doing with that. I don't know what they were doing with the third one. The third one was that was something.
First one CGI is horrible.
At the time, it would have been fine because it was still a pretty new thing. It showed the story. So for its time, that CGI was okay. So I would say probably much better than Fantastic Four. I'm gonna be honest. I liked it, but the third one was thing. So I'm gonna put it as
Be a low A once everything else is here. Be a low A. Oh, what did I just do? Okay.
Did not know I could shuffle these. That's interesting. Godzilla, never watched it. Probably should. Beethoven, I never watched it. Rush Hour, I love this thing. The amount of memes that this has generated, the amount of fun times that this has created for just people. It's amazing. It's just, it's just under Karate Kid, yeah. Just under Karate Kid. Actually, this would probably be a mid-A. To be honest, probably a mid-A. But yeah, just under Karate Kid. Karate Kid is much better. Karate Kid's also part of my childhood, so a little biased there, but you know. I'm assuming this is Fast and Furious. Is it? Is Fast and Furious here or no? Not entirely sure. I think it's Fast and Furious. Never really watched all of them, except for the last two, and those were ridiculous. They were so funny. It was the best comedy movie I've ever watched in my life. Oh my gosh. Just because of how funny it is to see like the ridiculousness of this whole of how this story is, what the story became. It's honestly an A tier. It's so bad, but it's good because of how bad it is. And I'm not entirely sure if it is Fast and Furious. I'm seeing an X and I'm seeing Vin Diesel. I'm assuming it is. But yeah, but just because of how funny it is, actually, I'd probably choose this over the Muppets. Yeah. Actually, Blade. Well, because I'm older now, I'd probably choose this over these two. So Blade is just here now. Yeah, but you know, actually, Blade's going to S tier. No, actually, I don't feel like putting Blade in S tier. It's not S tier. And this is not a this is much better. I like this more. But this feels so wrong having this here. So this feels wrong. It feels wrong. I don't know. It feels wrong. I don't know. Yeah, it feels wrong, but I'm gonna stick with it. Vacation goes there. Men in Black. Men in Black's pretty good. Pretty good franchise, I'd say. Not quite S tier. Not quite. It's up there, but it's funny. It's a good story. It's a good concept for a story, for world building. Yeah, probably high A. I say high A. Pretty good. Matrix is good. The last one was not good. I don't know what they were doing with the last one. They saw that was something. It was a movie. But yeah, I'm just gonna consider that not the last one a movie. So because that, I don't know if we're adding the last one movie with it, it would be here. If it was if we're counting it, then it's maybe above Rush Hour, but because of the last movie, I have to count the last movie. It exists.
It's quite unfortunate that the last movie
exists, but yeah, A tier. Star Trek. Never watched Star Trek. I'm more of a Star Wars fan. So yeah. Friday. Never watched it. Never watched these movies. I've been meaning to. I've been wanting to, but I never did. So I never did. Up in Smoke. Never watched that. Dumb and Dumber. I watched like maybe half of the first, half of the second movie. It's funny. I don't remember much about it, so I'm gonna put haven't seen, just to be fair. Pitch Perfect. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like this. See, this is our third one. I'm fairly certain there's a third one that just no one remembers. Oh yeah, there was a third one that no one remembers. Yeah, I have like 4 sisters. I had to watch this with them. The first one sucks. The second one is okay. It's not bad. The third one is. I don't even remember what happened in the third one, so I'm just gonna put this in like. I don't know why G and H exist here. I'm gonna delete this because I don't. What the flip is G and H? F is just is supposed to be the lowest. It's just how it is. I'm gonna put this in E tier. Just because of only and it. I don't know. E tier. I didn't like it. I didn't like the whole series, but the second movie wasn't bad. The second movie wasn't bad, so it wasn't bad. So that's the only thing that's actually carrying it. It's a low E though. It's really low. It's not. I didn't like it. This thing I absolutely hate. I could not stand watching this with my sisters when I was younger. I couldn't stand watching. I couldn't tolerate watching it now, and I would never tolerate watching the musical, High School Musical, the musical. I could never tolerate that ever. So this is an instant low F. I like Zac Efron. I don't know. I didn't like Zac Efron back then, but like in his newer movies, he's not a bad actor. I'd say. Not a bad actor. American Pie, never watched this. Insidious, never watched this. I'm not a horror movie guy. I would tend to avoid those. I could probably tolerate it now. I'm gonna be honest. This is because I can tolerate a lot of other things. But I don't know. Just something. It's not my cup of tea. It's horror movies. Because like it's like I don't know. The thing about horror movies is that yes, it's scary and suspenseful, and it's like a nice thrill to have, but I don't like putting myself through that usually, unless it's like through a video game. Yeah, I have nothing else to really say about it. Yeah, never watched it, so probably never going to watch it. RoboCop. I actually never watched this. I should watch it because it's. I should watch it. That's something I should watch. I never watched this series. Jaws. I think I watched the first one once, but I don't really remember much about it. I only remember like the key things that happened out of it. Like they killed a shark in the end. There was a smaller shark they killed. Jaws. Haven't really seen it, so Superman series. I just have a face on this whole series, so that I put this at probably. I probably put this at S tier. Cause yeah, Superman's a good series. I liked it. It's good, very good. The story's not quite as good as Matrix. But in terms of just like which one I prefer, I liked more, it was this one. But this has a much better story. So actually, I'm just gonna put it here because just because this is a better story. But this is I liked this more. This is more for like it's more my speed. And basically that's all of me. I'd like to put this here, but. But yeah, I think I prefer watching this. If I'm gonna be honest, Pink Panther, never watched it. I think this is supposed to be the Michael Keaton Batman, which I've only really watched once, and I don't remember much about it. So yeah, Hangover trilogy, never watched that. I don't know what this is. John Wick. It's great. I would say it's better than Matrix. I would say that this is probably better than all of this. This is a great. It's a great one. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. I'd say that. I didn't really. The third one was a little odd. I'd say, wasn't bad. Probably much better than the last Matrix movie. I think the last Matrix movie was the third one. I'm not entirely sure. If there was a third one that wasn't Matrix Revolutions, then I'd never heard of that one. I never watched it. But yeah, John Wick, yeah, S tier. S tier movie. It's pretty good. Purge Anarchy, never watched it. Alien, never watched it. Taken, I want to watch this. I'd probably maybe watch this eventually. I never watched the Dark Knight series. I would like to. The Shades of Grey, never watched it. Riddick Trilogy, never watched it. Rocky is better than Karate. Is it? I'd say they're about the same. I like them both. I like them both. They're just about an underdog who's like in like a fighting sport. In a physical fighting like a martial arts sport. I wouldn't really call boxing a martial arts sport. But boxing, yeah, I'd say that I don't know, actually I'd be honest, I'd probably like this more than this. Yeah, I wouldn't choose Rocky over Karate Kid. I'd say they're pretty equal. They're pretty close to each other, but yeah. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. Okay, I only ever watched the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I didn't know there's a sequel. If this is a sequel or if this is a prequel, I'm not sure. Only watched this once. Don't remember much about it. I might watch this later. Who knows? But yeah, it's going there. Never watched the Tim Allen thing. The Mummy. Mummy is not bad. It's a pretty good movie series. The new one sucked. One with Tom Cruise. They started to make a monster universe. But that that fell off because of the Tom Cruise thing. So it was a good. I don't remember much about it, but I did like it. So just because I can't remember anything about the story, it's a low A, but I do remember liking it. So Predator, I should watch. There's a lot of movies here that I should watch. Star Trek, I'll probably never watch it. I hear people liked it, and it's good, but I don't want to watch it. Jack Ryan, never watched it. Meet the Stuff. Okay, never watched this. The X-Men trilogy, well, it's not a trilogy anymore now, is it? I watched this. I just finished the whole series recently, after watching Deadpool and Wolverine, because I didn't understand some of the stuff that they were touching about. Because I never actually watched it prior to that. The whole series, I'd say, is probably story-wise, it's better than Rush Hour, but in terms of which one I enjoyed more, Rush Hour. Well, yeah, I'd say it's an S tier. Never watched this. Never watched Tomb Raider. I thought Tomb Raider sucked. I thought it was supposed to suck, according to people, but never watched this. Never watched this. Jumanji. Jumanji's funny. I like it. I like it a lot. In terms of enjoyability, it's better than this. I'm prioritizing whichever one is more enjoyable than what's actually a good, has an interesting plot. Yes, the original one has a great plot, but then this one is just a comedy. Like this one's more of a thriller, scary movie. A great story. And then these two are just parodies of that. But they're enjoyable. These are enjoyable. So I'd say that, yeah. Probably over, yeah.
Just because of how good this story is, and these things piggybacking off of this, considering that this is not like considering this is just like a sequel that no one asked for, but it was actually not bad. It's just enjoyable. Yeah, pretty much S tier. Madagascar, I should rewatch them. I don't remember much about them, so yeah, going to never watched. So many Star Treks here. I don't understand that. Anyways, I never watched this. Hobbit I never watched. I heard that the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit series is good.
I don't know if I could watch it.
I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. Austin Powers. I never watched it actually. Nightmare on Elm Street. Never watched it. Never watched Planet of the Apes. Never watched Mighty Ducks. Avengers. The Avengers movies. Yeah, S tier. S tier. I'd say so. Just under John Wick. I'd say. Just because there's a few Avengers movies that I didn't. Not the best, I'd say. But it's mostly good. It's just the third one kind of holds it back, but I'm considering that I didn't really like it. Endgame was I don't know. I found it a little dumb how time travel worked in there because it's a completely different concept of time travel. The way that they tackled that. Yes, it's different, but I didn't like that it was different. It didn't make sense to me. They were banking off of the fact that the way that Thanos is the villain in there is strange to me. Because it's a younger version of Thanos that they didn't really whose arc isn't really there. He's just a younger version of that. You can tell it's just you can tell that he's not. I don't know. He wasn't really intimidating us. He wasn't in Infinity War because it's just it's weird why his younger self is the villain of it. And it doesn't make sense to me. He had no beef with them prior to that. I mean, he would eventually have beef with them just because of the path that he was going through, but it didn't. The way that they brought him in was a little dumb. I don't know. Didn't make sense to me why his younger self was the villain of the story. Didn't make sense. It's weird. It's like if Biff. Yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna be honest. It's really strange. It's like the Biff. I don't know. I can't compare it with the Biff Tannen situation Back to the Future. Because he's the only reason why he's the villain as a younger self. And his whole thing is just his family is just known for having delinquents and bullies. It's just that's just his lineage. It's just delinquents and stuff. So that's the way it works. But this doesn't really. It doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense for Thanos to be the bad guy, and it didn't make sense for this version of Thanos to be the bad guy. It was weird to think about. Evil Dead, never watched it. Transformers. If we're judging it based off of the rebooted Transformers, this is an easy S tier. Michael Bay one. But if we're combining it with Michael Bay, then yeah, it's an A. It's an A.
It'd be a low A if the newer ones didn't exist. Bumblebee and Transformers
Rise of the Beast didn't exist.
But because they do exist, it heavily brings it up here.
Back to the Future. S tier.
This is the childhood movie of mine. It's the one. The childhood movie of mine. I can't really explain it. It's just like I grew up on this. I grew up on like over all of these movies. I'm probably here. This is the one movie I grew up on. Probably the very first earliest movie that or movie series I've watched that involved like real people in it, and as opposed to like animation. Hotel Transylvania. Third one was dumb. I'm not gonna lie. The second, was it the fourth one? What was the second one about? Oh, okay, so the first one was just like, okay, that was the introductory thing, cool. The second one was Dennis just not showing any side of his vampire side. The third one was a little weird, and the fourth one was dumb. So the last two movies completely bring down this. I'd say that it would have been probably a low A, but it's now just a low B because of those two movies. Probably a mid B, I'm gonna be honest. Never had watched Born. Never watched Bring It On. Captain America. Captain America's good. Good movie. Good movie series. I'd say probably just under Endgame. It's pretty good. I can't really explain it, but you can infer it pretty well. Child's Play, I never watched it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I watched this a long time ago. I don't remember much about it, but here. I thought House was isn't House a TV show? Never watched it. Okay. And with me, pretty funny. I liked it. It's good. Probably over here. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Die Hard. I only ever watched the first one. I really liked it. I wouldn't really put it S tier. I'd put it probably high A. I need to watch the other ones. Actually, I watched the second one. The second one was good too. Average, never watched it. Miss Dr. Dolittle, never watched it. I watched the one with the Robert Downey Jr. I liked it. House is a medical drama. Why does it say there's 0 viewers here, and then you messaged me about that? Why does it say I have 0 viewers watching, and then I just get this one thing, House is a medical drama? Just now. That's mind-boggling to me. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I get that this House is a medical drama, but why is it here? It's a movie too? Elaborate, please. It's also a movie? Okay, now it says 1 viewers. Is that your Zed? I'm assuming this is Zach. Just because of the name. Am I correct? I'm not sure. I never watched this. So that's just there. I never watched this. That's just there. Oh wait, this is Fast and Furious. That means that this isn't Fast and Furious. Wait, where did I put... Yeah, that's not Fast and Furious. What is this? Good guess. What do you mean, good guess? Yeah, that's not Fast and Furious, I guess. I don't know what this is. Grudge, never watched it. Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, I like
Ghostbusters. Probably, A.
It's an A. This is one of the original, comedy movies that I watched. So, yeah, A. Had a good story, too. A good concept for world building. Great world, pretty much good story. Classic. So it's an A. Just because, I don't know, I think all these are top tier types of movies. I know this is probably a little, like, these two just being here is weird. But it works, I'd say it worked pretty well. They did a pretty good job. Considering it was a sequel that nobody asked for. So, yeah.
I'd say it's a yeah. There's a lot of funny scenes in it. I'd say. I don't know. When I was a kid, it was pretty funny to me. It was just funny to me as a kid. So, I'd consider it a comedy to myself. It's not, but it was funny to me. It's a funny story to me. It was just funny. Like, there's a lot of funny moments in there. Venkman is a funny character in it. He carried the movie pretty well, and the other Ghostbusters, pretty much like they all work to like their chemistry together is just funny. Like the way that they react to things is just funny. It's like watching it's like Scooby Doo, but a little more realistic and not the most realistic, but I don't know. Never seen it, so you wouldn't know. Okay. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. I did undergo a phase of this one time, so that's yeah. It's Harry Potter. Yeah, I'd say it's up there. It's next year. The fourth one? No, the fourth one was a good one. What was the bad one? It was I think it was Goblet of Fire. Which one was that? I think it was the fourth one. This one was the fourth one, I think. Was this the fourth one? Because right after it was the Order of the Phoenix. When was this? Yeah, I think it was the fourth one. Because the Order of the Phoenix was, I think it was the fifth one. Fairly certain that's how that worked. Alright. Let's continue. Almost done here. I'm not almost done here. What am I doing? What am I saying? Hello, boy. Watched this a very long time ago. Don't remember it. How to Train Your Dragon. It's a good kids movie. Very it has a good story. It's there are a lot of sad moments, a lot of cryable moments. Good kids movie, yeah. This is up there, I'd say. This is up there. Wait, no, this is way better than no. What am I doing? That's a sin to put this. I don't know. Actually, I would just put this here, just because, like, I don't know. It's the third movie that brings this down. I don't know, but it would be a sin to put it like in here. I don't know. How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, I guess just under Transformers. Yeah, it is really. Yeah, it's great. I hear it literally all the time. Oh, hello. Oh, you're here now, Matthew. Huh. Okay. How did you know I was streaming? Wait, how did you know I was streaming? Were you subscribed to me? My friend, he messaged me on Discord. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch your stream." I didn't know he was subscribed to me. Okay. Well, welcome to the stream, I guess. I have a lot more energy just because you're just here. Is it recommended? Are you subscribed? That's probably why. Yeah, you wouldn't get it recommended if you weren't subscribed. Yeah. Okay. Mockingjay. I only ever watched the first thing. Yeah, this is why it's gonna take me 10 minutes to get out to go gaming. Actually, it'd probably take 20 minutes probably if I speedrun this. I haven't watched anything past the yeah, duties of the homies subscribe. Exactly. Yeah, you probably did it a long time ago when I showed you my channel with all the cringiness that's there. Yeah, probably 10. Okay, 20 minutes. 20.
2020. But I have more energy now that you're here. Alright. Mockingjay. I never watched. I watched like half of the first movie, and I think the prequel is actually not bad. But given that I haven't watched really the rest of it, it goes into never seen. Iron Man 3. I'd say it's just under. Yeah, no, it's Iron Man 1's good. Iron Man. Yeah, for a franchise, it's good. Iron Man 3 was okay. It is much better than
Iron Man 2, so I don't know. I would put this.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it goes over Superman. I don't like how this is not in S tier because this is a good one, but because of the third one, Revolutions, it's yeah. Yeah. I should watch this. I should definitely watch this. I need to watch this. But like the first half of the first movie was so boring to me. It wasn't interesting. I need to watch the 007 movies. I need to watch the Jason Bourne movies. I only watched the first one of this. So I can't really, do anything. Friday the 13th, I don't watch horror movies, so that's whatever. Aladdin.
I love Aladdin. Aladdin's my favorite Disney movie.
I'm gonna be honest, that's an S tier for me. That's the highest S tier possible I could give it. It's so good. It's like there's very few Disney movies that I like, and it's just good.
Never watched this. I never watched this. Never watched this.
Never watched this. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is when I watched the FNAF movie, all I could see for William Afton was Shaggy. So you could tell how iconic of a movie this was. Yeah, live action Aladdin was good, and I'm happy that the guy who played Aladdin is from my city. I'm proud to say that, because he is. But yeah, Scooby-Doo. Because of how iconic Matthew Lillard is in here. It's an A tier. It's not a good. It's really it's horrible. But because of how horrible it is, it's good. Of how funny and dumb it is, it's good. I need to watch. I think I should watch this. I heard it's good. I never watched it. I never watched this. I never watched this. I never watched you. I never watched you. I never watched you. Ice Age. I forget what the flip happened in Ice Age. All I remember is the disgusting baby that was there. And maybe the one with the pirates, but like I don't know. There's some weird stuff that are happening in there. The flipping squirrel goes to space. Somehow hijacks an alien spaceship. I don't get it.
This makes zero sense
To me. But it's funny. But it's fun.
It's fun,
But it's dumb. But I don't remember any of it. So it's whatever. Wonder Years. Never watched this. Never watched this. Never watched this. Beverly Hills Cop. I love this. I actually rewatched the first movie and then I watched the second movie. No, I haven't finished the second movie. I watched the new one. The new one's funny. That was good. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. It's probably over, I'd say, Blade. Actually, but over Men in Black. Actually, over Men in Black. Yeah. Never watched Resident Evil. Never watched this. Expendables, I watched the first movie once. I don't remember anything that happened in it. I don't remember this. Never watched this. Never watched this. Watch this. Shrek. You already know where this goes. No need to explain where Shrek goes. I think we can all agree with that. Anti-right chat. We can all agree with where Shrek is. All right. This is disgusting. Why did they choose this one for Star Wars? Out of all the ones that they could have picked, this is the one they picked. Yes, I did. I did put that in there. What do you mean? You did. That's what you would think for Shrek too. Come on, don't deny it. Okay, anyways. Star Wars. If you don't count the sequels, yeah, it's an S tier. Even with the sequels just there, yeah, it's just yeah, it's an S tier. But because the sequels are there, it's like ugh. I mean, not even okay. I feel like the stream delay is horrible. Yes, it is. It is Force Awakens, but this is based off of movie franchises. But they decided to choose Force Awakens as the to represent Star Wars. This is not just individual movies. This is like representing the whole franchise. But this is like this is the sequel is just oh man, no, nada, But it is S tier, because of how it's just this. There's no question about it. It is S tier. Okay, never. Oh, is this Bill and Ted? Oh, Bill and Ted is funny. Yeah, I watched all of them. The third one is weird. It's weird because it's Keanu Reeves with he looks like John Wick inside of a Bill and Ted movie. But yeah, it was an A tier movie, I'd say. Yeah, the Star Wars Holidays special would have been much better than whatever the flip they did. Yeah, I agree with that. And I wouldn't say it's part of the series. I'd say it's uncanon. Bill and Ted, pretty funny. I liked the first two movies. The third one was strange because it looks like John Wick. They pasted John Wick into a time travel movie with two dumb. It looked like they turned John Wick into a dumb time traveler. It's weird, but first two movies not bad. Actually, no. It looked like they put it looked like they put John Wick in in a parody of Doctor Who. Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Yeah, the movies were good. I'd say it was pretty good. I have no clue where to put it. I'd put it somewhere in A tier above most of these. I'd say probably over Ghostbusters. I'd say. But I don't know, the one with the new actors in it. I'd never watched that because it's just horrible. I don't know why they decided to change every single actor, even the parents. I don't know why they changed the parents. It didn't make sense to me why they changed the parents. Yeah. Ocean's 11, never watched it. Crocodile Dundee, I watched this a long time ago. I don't remember what happened in it, so yeah, it's whatever. Final Destination, never watched that. Night at the Museum, watched it a very long time ago. Don't remember anything. But yeah, Olympus Has Fallen, never watched it. Never watched this. Narnia, I just recently watched Narnia. I liked it. It's good. I'd say that's a mid A tier. Just under Transformers. I'd say. Yeah, Big Nate. Yeah, I liked Big Nate. I never read Diary of the Wimpy Kid. I'm gonna be honest. I actually read Big Nate and I actually liked it. First book. I don't read. Well, when I did read the first book, yeah, I liked it. I didn't. I tried reading the Diary of the Wimpy Kid books. It's so weirdly made as a book. I couldn't finish it, so yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah, okay. This is A tier. Goes above I'd say goes above Narnia. Because these two are pretty similar in terms of just fantasy type movies. These are I could compare these two pretty well. But this is just much better. Except for the fourth and fifth one. The fourth one was okay. The fifth one was no, the fourth one was horrible. The fifth one is okay. Police Academy, never watch this. I need to watch this. I need to watch Indiana Jones. Yeah, Rambo Last Blood. I need to watch that. Spider-Man. Which Spider-Man though? Okay, I guess it's just the Tom Holland Spider-Man. Tom Holland Spider-Man, great. S tier, I'd say. S tier goes. I'd say it goes above Captain America. Yeah. Wait, what? Why is there? Oh, I see. Oh, I get it now. That makes much more sense. They consider this an entirely different franchise. Well, in that case, okay. If that's the case, you go all the way down here. Somehow, actually, it's more. Actually, you know what? This is more tolerable than this. No, this is. No, it's D. I would put it here. I would want to put this here, but yeah. I liked all of them equally, I'd say. All of the Spider-Man are good. I like them equally. They all have a good take on the character. Don't never watch this. They consider Wolverine different from the X-Men series. Well, Wolverine is just the Wolverine movie was yeah, it was much better than. I'd say it's probably better than Spider-Man. Wolverine was a great movie. I don't know if it counts Wolverine X from X-Men Origins. That one wasn't so hot. I didn't. That one was weird. It wasn't bad. It was just weird. The Thor fourth one kind of will bring this down, but I'd say. Actually, I think only the third one carried it. Thor. Only the third movie carried Thor. So I'm just gonna put this in A tier. Because only the third one was good. The first two, okay. The last one, most people hated that one. I didn't really have an opinion on it. I didn't think it was good or bad. I didn't think it was okay. It's like slightly worse than okay, but yeah. Toy Story. Toy Story. Toy Story is classic. Goes in A. Don't have really much to say about it. Classic. Much for yeah. More iconic than this. And this is. So, yeah. Almost done here. How long has it been, Matthew? 20 minutes? Yeah. Give or take. Yes. No. Maybe some. Twilight did not like. I never watched it, but I know for sure that the one time I watched it when I was a kid, I hated it. It's dry. It was so dry. This is completely dry. I don't understand why a bunch of. I don't understand why girls like this at all. Like, this is so boring. It's so boring. Dirty Harry, I watched this once. I didn't finish it. It was a good movie. I'd say A tier. You lost your playing Fortnite because you lost track of time. Okay. Yeah, Clint. I'd say yeah. Dirty Harry was a good movie. Is there more than? Are there sequels to this movie? To this movie? Yeah, it's a good movie. Probably better than yeah. Better than Die Hard, I'd say. Better than Die Hard. You're just playing Fortnite and you just have me in the background. That hurts. Ouch. Okay. Mission Impossible. Yeah, I liked it. I didn't hate the last one. I don't know why everyone hated it. I didn't mind it. That's me though. Yeah, I'd say probably better than Bill and Ted. Actually, I'd trade these two. Yeah, this is much. Yeah, this makes more sense to me. That order makes more sense. Home Alone. Very good classic movie. Also an A tier movie. Not quite S tier, but yeah. Actually, I'm gonna put Harry Potter in A tier. Great White Noise. You're calling me white noise? What? Bro. Okay. Okay, pal. Okay, pal. Yeah, actually, yeah, like this is not better than The Matrix. Come on. Yeah, that makes more sense. Home Alone, yeah, Home Alone. I'd say, here, yeah, this no, yeah, I said Home Alone is better. Mid A is pretty good. The fan is very soothing. That is true. Why the flip is there three? Why did they put? What? Huh? I'm confused. Why are these two just? Why are there three Star Warses? And these are from the same trilogy. I don't. If they're counting trilogies, I don't get why there's a. Okay. Confused by that. There's 4 Star Wars. I'm so confused. I'm just gonna put. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put these two in here. I'm keeping this here because this is actually, you know what? Because this one wasn't as bad as this one, so this one's going. That's what's going there. Santa Claus never watched it. Isn't this Fast and Furious 2? Okay, I'm just gonna put it in never watched because there's also Fast and Furious. I don't know why there's like duplicates here. Conjuring never watched this. The Ring never watched this. And last movie Terminator. S tier. This is actually, yeah, I just gonna drag this actually all the way here. Yeah. So yeah, there's my tier list. Feel free to take a screenshot. I'm gonna end the stream because this guy wants me to play something afterwards. Star Wars is its own franchise, but TFA and The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi are so bad on different levels that they that they get their own spaces. Yes, so true, so true. Anyways, take a screenshot if you feel like it. I'm gonna end the stream now because yeah. Unless Matthew, are you okay with being streamed? Nah, you can stream. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll stream it. I'll stream whatever. I'll No, I meant, do you want it? Okay, yeah. So bye, Zach. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm in the stream. Thanks for watching. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. I don't have an ending card here. I should probably make one if I'm gonna do this often. Yeah, I'm gonna end this and then we can go play OJ or something. Yeah, anyways, yeah, goodbye. Stopping there.